先日の、12の際のライブ配信の際、途切れ途切れでなってしまい、ちょっと私のあーとかわーとかいう音声がちょっといろいろ入ってしまってたことを、お詫び申し上げます。すいませんでした。では早速続きをやっていこうと思います。アロイウシス・ドーソン宅邸の行く道を見つける。アロイシウス・ドーソン宅邸の続く通路を進む。続きやっていきます。なんかいますな。ちょっと待ってくださいね。サブクエストもちょっとあるね。ちょっと進めていきましょう。あかん。強い。いきなりピンチやんけ。おーい。こっちか？あ、あれどうやったっけな。よいしょ。106、あ、これでいいんか。近づいていって、これで合ってるんかな。
It's locked.
あれ
It's locked, all right.
あれどっか開くんかな。
I cannot enter. It's locked.
なんかいけそうやけどな。これなんかめっちゃ下がったな。下がった。あ、開いた。
It's locked, all right.
これは赤い。改造してこれか。はいはいはいはいはい。開いた。これでこっちからこっちからあれ？え？おー、うわっ！お、マジか。ああ、もう誰よ、ほんまくそおい。なぎ払いみたいなのすんなよ。おい、マジか。また死にかけやん。オッケー。で
I cannot enter.
ん？あるやん。何してんねん。ショットガンシェルとか拾う。誰や、どこで言ってんねん。なんかおるな、これ。
I can't believe I'm doing this. I have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this.
How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
Interfere with my hunt!
Disgusting asshole! Vampire will never be alright!
お、見えへん見えへん。
Let me go, you bastard!
危なっ。
How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
強いぞ。
Let me go, you bastard!
危な。強っ。最近の日記。誰の日記これ。ルイーズ。今度ルイーズっていう人かな。あー、めっちゃ倒れてるやん。はい、助けたよ。
Are you all right, miss?
Who are you? What do you want from me?
My name is
助けたってん
Jonathan
やん。
Reed. I'm a doctor. What happened to you? Why are you here?
I'm Louise Teasdale. I was kidnapped a few weeks ago by a vampire. Don't laugh, please, sir. It's no joke.
I believe you, Miss Teasdale.
That monster told me my father was dead. That no one was waiting for me outside.
You're safe now. You don't have to worry about the vampire. You should just return home.
Thank you, sir. I hope we'll meet again soon. Because I'd really like you to teach me how to get rid of these creatures.
Goodbye, Miss Teasdale. And be careful. Until we meet again.
気ぃつけて帰りや。ちゃうわ、間違えた。聞こえてきたぞ。いや、あのタイプの敵強いわ。一発でかいな。 ああ、リハビリついでにはいいかもな。ちょっと一日空けてやったけど、ちょっとやっぱ忘れてる。死なずに済んでよかったわ。出花くじかれるとこやった。これ入ったんかな、家に。あ、違うな。え、あ、オッケーオッケーオッケーオッケー、いけるように。近づいてきたよ。どっちや。
It's locked, all right.
ここか。これやな、多分。これやな。誰や。あんた誰。
Good evening, sir. May I ask you what you're doing here at this late hour?
あ
I'm
んたもや。
conducting an investigation about the epidemic in this part of town.
And who are you, sir?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. May I ask who you are and why all the
普段
questions?
あんた
I'm
自分
Detective
がよ
Inspector
質問ばっかり
Charles
してるやんけ。
Albright from Scotland Yard. And I don't find your
あ、
answers
警
convincing.
察。
What is a Pembroke doctor doing in the West End at this time of night?
これ
I
や。
work for the Ascalon Club. Here is my permit to go freely about the city.
The Ascalon Club? You should have said so, sir. I must warn you, these streets are dangerous, and you'd better be careful.
What can you tell me about this district?
I'm the one asking questions, especially when there's a killer on the loose.
What killer?
I'm not going to discuss that with the civilians, sir.
Haven't I
何。
told you about the investigation I'm conducting? Perhaps I could help you.
All right, without giving you too much information, I'll tell you this. I'm convinced there's a homicidal maniac on the loose, using the epidemic to
なるほどね。
disguise his kills.
And what about the epidemic?
We both know the situation is critical, don't we, Doctor? Colleagues of mine die almost every day.
What are you really doing here?
I told you. I'm a detective inspector from Scotland Yard, investigating suspicious cases in the area.
What about the situation in the East End? Why are there no
ああ、
police
まあ、
there
そう
to
やな。
protect
警
the
察おらんもんな。
civilians?
I know, it's a shame, but we just don't have enough men to cover the entire city.
はいはいはい。
Do you work alone?
Yes, the situation is difficult for the police. Many of us are sick, and since the summer strike, most men apply a work to rule on their patrols.
Why are you investigating at night?
Criminals rarely act in daylight, you know. But since you are also a night worker, have you noticed anything strange which requires police attention?
Does the name Fergal ring a bell? Fergal Bancher.
Of course it does. Fergal Bansha, the Butcher of Galway. Hung in Dublin in 1857 for murdering more than 20 men with his bare hands. Why are you so interested in dead criminals, sir?
Tell me all you know about that homicidal maniac you're looking for.
I'm not even sure there is only one. The wounds are always the same, but the modus operandi varies. Sometimes violent and brutal, sometimes precise and swift.
How could different killers inflict the same wounds?
That's my main problem. If my theory is correct, maybe we're facing a group of individuals sharing the same violent tendencies. Perhaps a sadist cult.
What are you investigating, exactly?
I have a missing woman, possibly abducted a few nights ago. Louise
助けたで
Teasdale. It seems you already found my other missing
俺も
person,
助けたで
Mr. Tadao Kimura.
Tell me about Louise Teasdale.
She's a waitress. Her father reported her missing. We don't have enough men to search for her, sadly.
Do you have any idea where she could be?
No. But I feel she's been abducted. She went to a pub a few nights ago and vanished. I thought about the sewers, but I'm not equipped for such an investigation.
Do you know anything in particular about a man called Aloysius Dawson?
Who doesn't know the man? I think he intervened personally to put an end to the police strike of last August.
What else can you tell me about him?
Aloysius Dawson is exactly the kind of powerful and influential man who could commit murder and get away with it. With just one phone call.
What are you investigating?
I have a missing...
Tell me about...
She's a waitress.
Do you have any...
No.
Goodbye, Detective.
Goodbye, Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm sure we'll talk again soon. The Spanish flu is not the only hidden killer around here.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I be of assistance?
Dr. Reed? Dr. Reed?
Is there anything wrong?
No, it's just... Your name sounds familiar. And your face. Have we met before?
I think I would remember. So I suppose the answer is no.
That's odd. I'm certain I've already heard of you. My name is Pericles Baker. Does that mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not, sir. But it's a pleasure to meet you anyway.
The pleasure is mine, I guess. I only wish I could remember when it was that we met.
これがさっきの警察の人やな。
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Baker. What are you doing out here in the middle of the night?
We are waiting. Waiting for someone.
And why are you waiting for this person?
Because we need to leave this city. As soon as possible.
Why do you want to leave the city?
I'm not really sure.
Can you tell me anything about this district?
As you like asking questions so much, would you allow me to ask you one first?
Please, be my guest.
Do you like this city?
I know we are not living in the most peaceful of times, but I have learned to appreciate London's complexity.
Yes, me too. This city tests us. It invites us to find ourselves, to discover our true nature scattered throughout its dark streets.
But what if we don't like what we find?
Do we ever know who we are? I wonder sometimes. Or maybe it is the journey to find out who we are that changes us.
And what do you do, sir? For a living, that is.
I stopped working when I decided to leave. When I realized what I wanted. Wanted something this city can't provide.
But what were you doing before you took this decision?
Does it really matter anymore? Considering the past seems so pointless to me. I have lived in this city all my life, and now I think it's over.
Tell me more about why you want to leave London, then.
I just don't belong here anymore. I had to convince my brother to leave London because I know we need to find another life out of the city.
なるほどね。
Who are you waiting for? I'm sure he has a name.
I really can't answer that question, since I don't know that person.
And why is that?
This person is mostly my brother's acquaintance. I don't even know his real name. Only that this man could help us leave this city once and for all.
But why would you need this person's help to leave London anyway?
Well, I thought we should have left this cursed place already, but my brother convinced me to stay a while longer, and here we are.
弟はどういう気持ちやろうな。
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
I've heard this is a man who has searched for his place in the world for a long time. I hope he found it.
Goodbye, Mr. Baker.
これ弟やろ。
Good evening, sir. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. Do you need my help?
Yes, please. Would you be kind enough to tell me what the time is?
That's all you need to know.
Well, is it not important to know? As important as where you are? Or who you are?
I suppose you're right. And who are you then, sir?
I am Agamemnon Baker. Like my brother, I think we need to leave this city immediately. And my brother and I rarely agree on anything.
兄弟やのに。